By season 2, Jennifer Aniston and the rest of the Friends cast were the hottest stars on TV. Their private lives became fair game for the press.
We clung to each other because we were all going through this for the first time, and we kept checking in with each other, like, is this happening to you and is that happening?
Despite her busy schedule, Jen found time to date. In 1995, she and Counting Crows frontman Adam Duritz enjoyed a brief romance.
Adam actually was the impetus for kind of breaking up because he couldn't deal with all the paparazzi and all the fans following them around every time he was near Jennifer.
When Duritz hooked up with friend Courtney Cox, Aniston was cool.
There was no love lost between any of them. All three were friends, and Jennifer and Courtney, they're still best friends.
A few months later, Jen met actor Tate Donovan.
They were dating and they were in love. They actually wrote him into Friends as a love interest for her. Their relationship was very mature and very long-lasting.
They had exchanged Irish friendship rings, which everyone assumed meant that someday they'd be getting married.
It's just a great relationship, you know. It's honesty and communication are the two most important things I think that we share. I think that makes any relationship work.
But in 1998, the couple split after 3 years together.
Jen and Tate were together before she was this huge superstar, so obviously her life completely changed, her world completely changed, and that's going to affect a relationship that started when her world wasn't like that.
Jen's relationship with Tate Donovan was great, you know. She learned a lot, and then they moved on.
Jen wasn't single for long. 2 months later, she took a special meeting with one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood.
Jennifer and Brad were set up by their agents, and they went out to dinner, and Jennifer said that during that first dinner, she knew that Brad was the man for her.
Aniston and Pitt couldn't get enough of each other, and the press couldn't get enough of them.
They became, you know, America's golden couple, two blonde, beautiful sweethearts of cinema.
That naturally focuses almost more attention than you would ever want.
They didn't go out to Spago or any of the hot restaurants at the time. They got takeout Mexican food, watched DVDs. Brad and Jennifer kept their relationship really low-key.
That all ended on July 29, 2000, when Jen and Brad officially became Mr. and Mrs. Pitt at a super-secret wedding ceremony in Malibu. Family and friends were invited. The press was not.
I mean, this was like some kind of presidential affair. They had, obviously, everyone involved signed confidentiality agreements. They had guests drive their car to a local high school, and then they were bussed over. And before they were bussed over, they had to go through metal detectors.
They had huge tents set up over the ground so that even the helicopters flying overhead couldn't see what was going on.
She is this incredibly high-paid television star. He has been a huge movie star for more than a decade. I mean, they are two beautiful people with fans around the world. Entertainment fans just loved it. They gobbled it up. It was, to them, a marriage made in heaven.
Suddenly, Aniston was the envy of young women everywhere.
There's absolutely a new feeling now that you're married, and it's just better, and, you know, you just got your bud with you forever. That's fun.
That same year, Pitt was named People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive.
Why he's the hottest man? How his soul, I think, that comes right out of here. His eyes, his soul, his heart. That's why I love him.
After they got married, Brad and Jennifer set about creating an amazing life together. That included buying a mansion in Beverly Hills.
This gorgeous 6-bedroom, $14 million house. It was the dream home of Brad and Jennifer.
Aniston seemed to be living a real-life fairy tale, but two megastars living under the same roof had its headaches.
Jennifer has said that for her being a celebrity, it's like being in a zoo sometimes because she'll be inside her house and there'll be tour buses of people stopping in front of her house.
The TV princess became a target when a paparazzo snapped photos of Jen sunbathing topless in her own backyard. Aniston sued Celebrity Skin magazine for invasion of privacy after the photos were published.
I think you would have to be some sort of an alien being robot to want a camera there when you're kissing someone or having a fight with someone or having a real moment.
She was as upset as
you would imagine.
In June 2002, the magazine agreed to pay an undisclosed amount for publishing the pics.
Parties have reached a settlement. It's a confidential settlement.
Her privacy is pretty important to her, and that was an intense invasion of privacy.
Coming up, Jen risks it all.
It's another friend. Is she gonna fail or is it gonna be great?